cut is done. I'm into the reverse diet. So 8 weeks, dropped around 5 kilos. The weight number didn't really matter to me, it's more how I looked. Got nice and lean, shredded, I'm happy. So let's look at the rig. It's the second day of the reverse, so let's have a look how I'm looking. So here we are, carved up. Had a good pump this morning. I feel solid. Could do with a bit more of a tan and a little bit of a shave, but I feel really good. I also feel awkward posing like this, but yeah. So the cut being done, right? It's reverse time. As you can imagine, the reins are off a bit. I get to have some more flexibility, some more freedom. McDonald's for breakfast, a Domino's last night, and now for lunch I got big old Greg's. Let's have a little look. No, back on the exact same plan I had before. I in fact didn't have a Domino's last night. I had the meal I've got here right now. I made a double portion. I haven't had a Greg's, I haven't had a McDonald's. I think everything's exactly the same. And the reason for that is because in a reverse diet, again, my calories only going up by a few hundred. The key is to, again, reverse out. When you drive into a parking space, you don't fucking slam into reverse and go as fast as you can. You go out slowly, right? You take your time. So I want to be able to bring my metabolism up, maintain this lighter, leaner look, which again, I'm happy with the way I'm looking. Slowly increase calories week on week. So I got a bit more carbs. Apple, it's quite nice. Carbs go up to 250. I haven't fully used them yet. I got my meal from last night. I need to eat this soon because it's getting cold. And this little bad boy here. But yeah, I think the biggest mistake I would have made before, and a lot of people make, and what you're probably making is your diet. You go and have a big celebratory meal, then you carry that on. You stop tracking things, stop paying attention to food. Maybe let little things slip. Stop weighing yourself. Next thing you know, scales blow up. So I'm not letting that happen. So again, I'll document bits this week on my reverse. I've got an event planned Saturday. Going to see Chris Stussy in Cardiff. Can't wait in the castle, stomping around where the ancestors used to be. And so that'll be a bit of a refeed day, a bit of a treat day. I'll plan some of the alcohol in advance for that. But yeah, this is what I'm doing. So reverse, basically the exact same as with dieting. Right, we're back. I quite a few days into the reverse now, so 3-4 days into the reverse, and food as always is the same. Look, this one today. I've added a little bit of cheeky Grana Padano on it for some extra flavour. Naughty boy. Do you know what? I am still hungry, I'm starving. And my coach did say this to me on the reverse, you still feel hungry. My ghrelin is fucking pumping out the hunger hormone, and it's remaining high. And that is part of when you reverse diet, then you are still going to feel hungry. So what I'm noticing when I'm going to eat, I'm like, oh my god, I'm starving. Give it 10 minutes, it settles down, I'm alright. But you'd think going from 1,800 calories to nearly 2,2, that 400 calorie extra would make you feel more full. But no, I'll feel fullish after food once it's settled, but no, I am really hungry still. My hunger level's high. My routine's still locked in. I'm still doing my steps, still doing training, but definitely find the hunger is there. But it's interesting because again, I want to make sure that I am navigating this properly, so when my clients go through as well, I can help them and explain to them, look, it's totally normal if you're hungry. Right now, my stomach is rumbling. I can't wait to fly into this. I've been thinking a lot about just different things, and now especially summertime now, right? I'll get people say to me, oh, I can't either cancel coaching, or they will be, or just people in general go, look, summer's not a good time for me. Do you mean I can't really focus, can't really lock in? And I'm just like, look, this time of year, things are more difficult, right? There's more social events, there's more things going on, right? But we can mitigate that, we can navigate it, right? We can make sure we set it up in a way where you're still able to hit your sessions, still able to keep your weight in a good spot without obviously fucking ballooning up, right? So I got one of my clients, Andrew, he's smashing in a minute, and we were on a good chat, and he hasn't lost weight the last week or two, but he's managed to maintain, he looks lean, he got good shape to him, and he's usually at this point, he would have just sacked everything off and he would have ballooned back up, and he'd be 4 or 5 kilos heavier, maybe even heavier again, and hating the way he's looking and thinking, oh, I'll just deal with it after summer, right? But this has managed to keep him in a good spot. Yes, okay, is it perfect scenario for fat loss? No, of course, he's got things going on, he's got socials, he's got a lot of events to do, right? Busy job, but at least he's not going backwards. He's managed to maintain a good lean physique, still enjoying himself, but he's hitting the basics. I think a lot of people feel like it's all or nothing, and that is the problem. When you see it as all or nothing, that is exactly why you are not going to be able to make progress, because you're treating it as in either I am doing it or I'm not. But the reality is life's always going to have something in the way. So learn to navigate it. That's today's lesson.
Hello, we're in the Mecca, we're in the gym. So I'm going to go and grapple tonight. I did some grappling Wednesday, first in about 11, 12 weeks, and my knee felt alright, go through the session. I actually felt fantastic, like best I felt grappling in a long time. I was being sensible with it, with sensible partners, but it felt good. And it was nice to be able to roll with pain, and also because I've lost weight and I'm in good shape at the minute. I've been training hard in other aspects like the fitness classes and running and everything else. Felt really fit on the mats. And but yeah, feeling up. I'm doing something that most people could not comprehend. I've brought a food scale with me to the gym. I've got dates, a bit of peanut butter. I've got, actually, it's not just peanut butter, I've got the peanut butter and jam jelly spread from Marks. Then mixing that obviously with the dates and rice cake. Weighed and tracked it all out. So I'm gonna give these this like a hell of a pre-trained snack. This will be. Outstanding. I have that. Go down. Go teach kids, and then I'm gonna do teach adults nogi. The last like half or 40 minutes, getting some round, get some bowling in. We're working hard guard with butterfly at the minute. So the class is fairly inexperienced, so we're just building everyone up. Go over time, give me a year, 2 years. It's going to be a real solid group. And then after that, then I'll teach adults MMA. Got a couple of boys with fights, so we're going to just push them a little bit. They sparred hard Monday, so probably a bit more technical tonight. Right, getting the boys warmed up before I fucking get in the mix of them all. Got quite a busy class tonight. I think we're like 20 something on. 2, 4. Yeah, we've got 20 odd guys on the mat. Here we go. What's your prediction for the round? For me, Adam. Yeah. Me, TKO. What's your prediction, son?
What did he say?
TKO.
TKO, son. He'd be lucky if he can get a fucking... I don't know.
Secure with a takedown, go! Hard you can! You got 30 seconds to score! Oh, some top round sights, getting the boys fucking working, making them do sprint drills to finish, securing the takedown, holding the pass, trying to submit from the back. Dog rounds. Dog rounds. Up, 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 go, 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 go! Working some basic kickboxing drills for the guys as well, just making sure again they're getting the fundamentals right. People try to do too much fancy stuff sometimes. Basics, basics, basics. But all the time when you're fighting, you're just doing the basics. You're throwing jabs, crosses, hooks. So just master the basics, because that's all you're going to be doing in your competition anyway. And then learn to blend them with the other martial arts, blend them into takedowns, blend them into fucking sprawls. Right, clean up time. Break. Bosh. For the goons. First week done so far, the reverse diet. Let's have a little look at the rig. I have just done an early morning session, right? So I'll shut this down here. I would usually do this on like a Sunday, but I'm going to see Chris Dusty, so I'm going to have a burger. So instead, we'll have a little look how are we getting on. So, here, feeling good, feeling lean. Could do with a bit more tan. I've hit the sunbeds a couple of times over the last few weeks. I've started noticing face looking darker, the body still looking a bit white. But yeah, feeling good. Weight's exactly the same. I have stuck to my calories. I went over slightly last night actually. It was Beth swapped up the dessert from what I was going to have, which was going to be Greek yogurt with some berries, to this frozen yogurt she got from Marks. But I will say it was fucking outstanding. And I trained twice as well. So I trained early one strength session, and then I trained an evening fitness class. I rolled twice this week as well, which I haven't done for a long time. I've done another fitness class. So I've trained so far. I've trained 3 weight sessions so far, 2 fitness sessions, 2 grappling sessions, and I've got 1 more weight session to do tomorrow, and I'll get some clips of that, and then I'm going to see old Dust Dog. Look at the fucking arms, yeah. Feeling good, feeling quite lean. Looking forward to a little calorie increase. I'm still hungry, my hunger levels are really high. And it's the highest once I start eating. There's actually a name for it. It's like French. I've seen it. 1 second. I'll get it now. Right, so there's a French saying, l'appétit vient en manigant. Fucking hell, I don't know what that is. But appetite comes of eating. So it's basically physiology. The main driver of what's sometimes called the appetizer effect. The moment food hits your mouth, the oral sensory stimulation, taste, smell and texture, lights up the reward circuitry and kicks your whole digestive system from resting into feeding mode. Your stomach starts producing acid and ramps up motility, gastric emptying speeds, and that first bit of stretch and movement can actually register as more appetite rather than less than 30 minutes. You essentially flip the switch on the system that was idling. So I think that's actually why I started getting hungry. And then obviously then leptin said the hormonal mismatch of the timing. Basically leptin can take about 15-20 minutes to build up and reach your brain, which is the hormone that tells you you're full. So I was thinking, because I was noticing the other day, I was like, I'm feeling way hungrier. So this, like, I'm alright in between, but actually once I get the meal out, microwave and about to eat there, I started having that first 2 bites. I'm like, fuck, I'm ravenous beer. And then now that's obviously answered that question for me. Right, well, that was my French. So if you're wondering why you're hungry, that's why. Give it 15-20 minutes. And that's what I've been doing actually. So when I'm eating, you know, I mean, want to go back in the cupboard and grab more. I've been putting stuff aside, and then just wait it out a little bit, 15-20 minutes. Maybe having a coffee, and if it's past 2 p.m, I've been having like a decaf coffee, because that makes me not feel as hungry, blunts hunger a little bit, and it goes and it subsides. But yeah, use that.